Happy Thursday, everybody! Welcome on in, welcome on in. I hope you're all doing well today. Hi, Skeeth with that first. Welcome on in. Hello, Binky with the second. Welcome on in, Sector. Hi, Jason. It's nice to see you. Hope you're all doing well today. We're on that MMO grind. Hi, Wong! And we're gonna play some Final Fantasy 14 today. That's weird. I've been wanting to replay through the entire series. Hey, it's me, Glauco. Hi, welcome on in, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. It's been too long, kept missing your streams. That's okay, that's okay. Thank you for coming on by, I appreciate it. Yeah, so we are playing Final Fantasy 14 today. I've never played Final Fantasy 14 before. Excited to follow your playthrough. Ah, the good old 300-hour endeavor. I know, right? We might make it all the way through all the expansion packs if I play it once a week by the time the next expansion comes out. Maybe not, actually. I need to do some math. That's not even a joke. Oh, I know it's not a joke. It's a long game. There's a lot of expansions. There's a lot of hours. There's a lot. You remember me. I do try to remember people. I can't say I will always remember people, but sometimes I do. So how this is going to go, I'm going to start with character creation. I kind of already made a character, right? But we'll get some input from you guys. Gloco, I switched my name. Yes. It does sound familiar. Yes. And then you guys can help me choose a starting class. It's gonna be really weird that I'm not playing a Makote, because that's what my main is, and I've always played a Makote. Oh, King the Best. Yes, I remember you. I do. That name rings a bell for sure. Welcome on back. It's nice to see you again. So not playing Makote is gonna, like, mess up my brain. Because I'm trying to make a lore accurate looking Emmi. And the closest I can get is a her. You make music now? That's super awesome. Cause like Vera is just too sexy. I just don't have that vibe, you guys. I mean, you could be a short rabbit. Could I be a short rabbit? That's super cool, Skyfi. Is it Skyfi or Skyfi? I don't want to say it wrong. But yeah, let's start character creation so that we can actually get to playing the game. Bye. Okay, great. Yeah, like, hi. Look at that. So this is the character I was making. That's like, kind of looks like me, right? It's like the closest I could get. I do have this saved, so we can come back to it. It is saved, so, you know, if I do change... I'm not being a Lalafell. No, I refuse. No blue. Well, yeah, the character's clothes are not blue yet. What's wrong with Lawless? So much is wrong with Lawless. No, I'm just kidding. Look at them. They are adorable, but I'm not being a Lalafell. I'm not doing it. I will climb up there. Obviously, we have bunny ladies, but look at them. They're way too sexy. They're way too sexy. I don't have this vibe. I ain't got this vibe going on. This is more my speed. Hi, Hydra. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. So, I don't know. That's the first. I could be an aura. It's not a rabbit. Go home and get dressed, bunny lady, right? Guess you can get the gold saucer bunny ears. Yeah, I can put some bunny ears on my head. It'll be adorable. It's gonna be weird not being a Makote. It's gonna be super weird. Not having cat eyes. It's gonna be strange. How significant are the race bonuses in this game? There are none. It's all cosmetic. Oh, you brand new to FF? No, I'm not. I've played Final Fantasy 14 for a while. I have a max character that has like pretty much all of the classes except for a few DPS maxed. But I'm just restarting because I think it would be fun to do it on stream. And I haven't played A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Word and Stormblood in like a long time. Oh, so there's not even locked classes, jobs, or anything? Nope. You can actually unlock all of the jobs / classes on there did used to be, yes. It was back in the early days. You can lock all jobs and classes on a single character. So there's no class locking, which is great. So like my main character has pretty much she has all healers, all tanks maxed. And then a lot of DPS, but there are a few. I think like Lancer, Archer, and Pugilist, Monk. Dragoon, I guess, is the other one. Are not maxed. And then I had all the crafters maxed back in the last expansion. I don't know if I got them up or not. This one. Anyway, my other character is quite... What was my main? I was a scholar. Mikote scholar main. I still haven't gotten to 100 yet, but I'm taking it slow for my crafters. Yeah, they should all be sitting at 90 on my main character. I'll have to send my character stuff. It's like, I was like, send mail to myself. Send myself some gold credits. Whatever they're called. Gil. Send some gil to my character. It's been a while since I played this, as you can tell. Anyway, back to character creation. I just don't know. I just like Vera so sexy. It just doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel like me. Nice. And FanFest is Friday with Keynote. I know. I'm hoping we'll get some expansion packness. Anyway, probably gonna just do this. What hair should I get? I don't know what hair I should get. See, like, this feels canonically correct-ish. But then, like, I always love a good ponytail. That's cute. It doesn't fit the say-so image you've so carefully cultivated, right? Luckily, you're not locked in. Yeah, we're not locked in with the hair. Hair I can change out. Yeah, I'll just leave it. Yeah, say-so image. I have a say-so image. What are you talking about? Carefully, meticulously crafted. Height. I always make my characters tall. Because, like, the funny thing is, like, the shortest, I think, is, like, 6'2". Or 5'2", I think, is what this is. And then it's, like, the max is, like, 5'7". For this character. My Mikote is so much taller than all the other Mikotes because I always go like 3/4 of the way up. Emmy. Nope. See? The game sounds. I don't know if that's not turned on because the game. Oh, I should probably turn up the game sound. It'd really be good. Yeah, we got muscle tone. We got face. It's adorable. Also, 6'7" is like 5'8". Yeah, I was close. I was close. I love like the jaw types. It's like slightly different, slightly different, and slightly different. It's like, do you want slightly gaunter cheeks, slightly rounder face, slightly more elongated jaw? See, this is the kind of character creation I can get behind. It's like eye shape. This one just makes her look kind of sad. This one makes her really sleepy. This one's kind of... How long did it take by chance? It only took like 8 minutes. I did go back and forth on the hair for a long time. Because I couldn't figure out what to do for the hair color. There's hair color. Because blonde is hard. Blonde in video games is hard. Like, no one can make a decent looking blonde, so I went with this. This was the closest I could get. They always are like way too yellow. So this is what I came up with at the end. No, I already saved it. Uh-huh. Adorable. Look how cute she is. Look how cute! Okay, class time. Obviously, Arcanist makes the most sense, and as a Scholar main, you know, that's always good. And, you know, being a healer or a DPS is always nice, because them dungeon queues are short. Nice to know we have images to go with the Guardians now. Yes. But, so we got our tanks. Got our standard tanks. This is like your sword and shield. This is your axe kind of ragey, I'm angry lady. Are healer DPS in high demand in this game? Healer is. Though I guess I don't technically start out as a healer as an Arcanist. My favorite thing about being a summoner, which is your healer tank. That's interesting, as you probably know, WoW tanks are in high demand. So a tank or healer will almost get you an instant queue in any dungeon. Tank, mostly an instant queue, but sometimes not. DPS, you're going to be waiting like 15 minutes probably to get a queue, which is really frustrating, which is why I hate leveling DPS. It's why all my tanks and healers are max level, but my DPS are not. Arcanist is like the most interesting class because it's actually two classes in one. So it turns into Summoner and Scholar at level 30. So you can swap between DPS or healer. And they level together. So you could you can just level, as you level like your DPS Summoner, your Scholar is leveling up too. It's very interesting. It's the only class that does that. But you got Conjurer, which is your basic white mage. Straight up healing. Pugilist is gonna turn into Monk, so you smack things with your fist. Lancer's Dragoon. You stab things with a lance, as you can see. Archer is a bard. I don't honestly know what archers do. I just know they give me buffs that I like. Black mage. We're gonna, you know. Oh, here we go. Look. Black mage. You're the casty boom booms, and you can't move. Oh yeah, this shows you the max level gear for level 60 or 50 or whatever the max level is for this. Hi Toby, welcome on in. Praise thy thigh. If we took a photo together, would that count as archiving your smile? Yes, yes it would. So yeah. And for the people new here, these are not the only classes. These are just the starter classes. Hi, Montrero. Hi. Yes, it is. I am not a newbie, but I am restarting with a new character to go through all of expansion packs again. Obviously, Arcanist feels the most cinematic towards me in general. With being an archivist myself, haha. They even almost sound the same. But I do love Summoner and Scholar. Forgot the story or skipped the first time. I watched all the story. I just thought it would be fun to do it on a stream, and it's been, you know, like a good decade since I played A Realm Reborn, probably. So I don't remember a whole ton of it. The Arcanist outfit is great. It's cute. You always get little wings, like little dragon wings, and that's always fun. Middle time. No bun. Alrighty then. I said that the Vera, they're too sexy. They're too sexy. I don't have that vibe. I'm not that cool. So we're going with a good old Midlander. We'll find some bunny ears along the way. Now for the hardest part of any, I guess since no one has really said what they want me to be, we're just gonna go with Summoner. Oh no, I was worried this might happen. No, I don't want this. Give me my stuff. They do sell them at the casino. Yeah, I know. I was kind of hoping they would let me create a character over here because, you know, yeah, that's exactly what I expected. Because I already have, you know, a character over here because a lot of places do that. That's not fair. Don't make me change data centers. Unfortunately, Aether is almost always full. Yeah. Ugh, this is rude. Look, I got characters in there. Let me in. How am I supposed to send myself stuff? How am I supposed to send myself stuff? What's so sexy about hourglass curves? Thighs that save lives, a rear that makes you cheer, and long fuzzy ears. World travel exists. Aether closed. No Aether allowed. I know. How do I change? Do I have to back out of the entire thing? So you can just go visit your other character? That sounds terrible. I have to connect to the... Okay, what data center is open? Do we know what data centers are open over here? What's a good data center? Crystal should have some. So Dynamis is the newest, and the others all have things on. Crystal is the RP data center. Probably not. Crystal is the role-playing data center? Oh, I'm not gonna do that, probably. Maybe. Who knows? You never know. Dynamis is empty. That's so sad. Limza is a good thing. I've heard interesting things about Balm. I've heard interesting things about it too. What's a good server on Primal? I don't know. We'll go with Primal. It's the one I've heard of. I think this is pretty... These are pretty... Hopefully. Why would they let me select it if I can't, like... I mean, I guess it's because I have characters on it. Oh, apparently I had, like, apparently I had some random character on here at one point. World. Which world? I think Leviathan's pretty big, isn't it? Because it doesn't really matter. I can pick at the end. Leviathan, Famfrit, and Behemoth are our full ones. Are you on Primal? Is that why you want me? No, just kidding. Famfrit, Leviathan, and... Yeah. Sneaky, sneaky. Behemoth. Okay, according to this website, Famfrit is the most populous server. All of the servers. So probably won't get into that one. We'll try Leviathan. I don't know how reliable this website is, though. Alright. New character. Load appearance data. Do it. Yes. Look at that. You see how professional that is? No, I don't want to save it. I already saved it. I give myself Emmy's birthday. Obviously, Thaliak. As a Famfrit native, I have no idea if it's the fullest. This website that says gives me the total population of the servers claims it is. But you never know. That could be a lie. Select so yeah. Okay, so it won't let me select these two. So the 3 most populous servers it won't let me select. Of course. Let's see. Lamia is actually really, according to this website, Lamia and Ultras are actually pretty busy too. Yeah, I know about the world hopping. Let's do Ultros. Sounds fun. What's my last name gonna be, you guys? I can't make it Archivist Emmi with Emmi as my last name, because that's just weird. My name's not Archivist, and then they'll just call me Archivist the whole time, and that would be weird. Emmi Arc. Yep. Arcadia. I don't know, something cosmic. Yeah. I spelled cosmic on Google correctly. The hardest of any game is coming up with a name. You know it. Emmy, etc. just plug my own plug my own Emmy, here we go again. That's pretty good. People do plug their Twitch streams into their adventurer card, to be fair. That's fair. By the way, Sally, I have to say you lost in the goat noise contest, but you had stiff competition. I lost? What are you talking about? I mean, I know I did, but... I just put into the internet surnames that start with Arc. Arcos is kind of cute, which is interesting because it's very similar to my other character's last name. Apparently it means bow in Spanish. Oh, it's like the thing someone uses. It's like the string, like the rod you use for a violin. Words are hard. Just put Emmy Scholar. Do, 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 do. pick something really quick. I swear. We're gonna do this. We're not gonna stay here all day. Ah! This is the hardest part of any character creation. I should have thought of this beforehand, to be honest. Also, you could do a story. Do Astarian's last name. Oh, I could use my husband's last name. Just put Tia in there. Alright. Just because I like how this sounds. Let's do it! Did you ever do Arcadian? It's congested. Does anyone remember when, Endwalker came out? Does anyone remember, like, waiting for 8-hour queue times to get into your server? And having to, like, get a mouse mover so that your computer wouldn't, like, kick you out? That was rough. And then you get the dreaded, like, thing where it was like, oh, we've disconnected you from the server. And it's like, well, back in queue for another 8 hours. That was rough. No, because I logged in at 4 a.m. Well, aren't you special? I get to... I had to work. I was a working bunny back then. I had a weird schedule. So I was definitely asleep in the morning. Dun, da, dun. Feel. Is that what she says next?
Hear. Feel.
Think. Think real hard. I call this the slow walk with the hips, the hip rolls. No! No, not La Habrea, I think is his name.
Hear. Feel. Think.
This is the weirdest dream I've ever had. Hiya! We fought, but who won? That's the real question. Probably wasn't me. All right, time for Emmy's bad voice acting for the next 2 hours. Oi! You're right, lass. Well, apparently he's Irish now, so there's that. You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Rolling of the ship got your stomach churning, has it? I don't know why he's Irish. He just is. Don't seem like seasickness, now that I look at you. It'll be the aether then, I reckon. Some are more sensitive to the stuff than others. See, and we ain't too far from Vilbrand now, which is chock full of aetherites. No need to fret, though. Soon you'll get used to it. He said lass, which just feels like a very Scottish-Irish thing, so that's why he became Irish. Ugh. Might as well have been blooming seasickness. Ships leaping around like a demented chocobo today. Can't read like this forever. I reckon I might head out on deck, get myself a breath of fresh air. I never pronounce the full name of this city because it is a tongue twister. I'm just gonna call it Limsa. Limsa's still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake and all, how's about you keep me company till we get there? I don't like the implication. Them youngins don't care much for conversation, I see. My children! These are my children. Any road. Brennan's the name, and peddlin's my trade. Already popping out twins and you just started. Ah, smell that salty sea breeze. Are they literally your children in game, or are you referring to them as such as a sign of affection? As a sign of affection. Though they might actually be. The Warrior of Light could have adopted them at some point. Now then, lass, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you're one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? Nod. I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? To gain power, to win glory, to amass a fortune. I don't know, because I needed money. How does anyone start adventuring? They got bills to pay. Glory, well, if you're willing to take on them tasks other folks ain't, an adventurer such as yourself can win fame what coin can buy. When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild. Money would have been a fortune. I know, but that felt like greedy. You can find out everything you need to know about adventure business in there. Just remember, though, there are more important things than a fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, that's a fact. It's true, there is no profit in being dead. Wait! Ah! Who's shooting at us? What the? Ship's off the starboard bow, pirate colors. Running away. You okay? Bloody hell's pirates. I read that backwards, it's fine. Have me no sense. Get below. Okay. Come on. Down you go. Scurvy. I mean scurry. Sorry, I get those two confused. What is the world coming to? Pirates firing on a ship flying lamenting colors. Bastards either have a boatload of balls or bugger all for brains. That was a sentence I never thought I'd say in my life. You can rest easy, friends. We've made it out of the cannon's range, and no buccaneer bark will catch this flightly temptress once the winds are in her sails. There's too much tongue twisters going on in here. That was too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept her head on our shoulders. I reckon I'd lost mine otherwise. If them pirates gave up the chase, we must be close to port. Let's head up on deck and have us a look, shall we? We were just up on deck and we almost got murdered by cannon fire. Why would I go back up there? Slow walk. By the by, this is your first trip to Limsa Lomitsa. No. No, it's not. Thought not. But I'll wager there have been some changes since your last visit. Allow a journeyed itinerant to apprise you of the current state of affairs. Ahem. Limsa prides itself on being Eorzea's foremost naval power. Weren't too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral's Civilization? What is this word? Civilians. Okay, that's not. Admiral I don't understand what they're trying to say here. Okay, whatever. Influence the state. The city-state could almost pass as a respectable nation. You never guessed she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself, hehe. Of course, most folks ain't so quick to change in a town full of liberty-loving ruffians. You can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with. Like them pirates who took a fancy to us just now. And if that weren't bad enough, I've heard the Sahagan are raiding the coast just as bold as you please. Them are the sea-dwelling beastmen and locals call fishbacks, in case you didn't know. Long last, land ho! Shouldn't the ship people say land ho? Behold, Limsa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved by the Limlayan goddess of navigation. Goddess of navigation. Words. Words are hard. Walk slowly forward. Whee! Like this. I've always wanted to say Landhill IRL. Just a bit distracting. She's got a short skirt. I like how that's a Makote,
Amidst the roiling waves of the Lotamo Sea lies the maritime.
You should see the Makote skirt. It's even more distracting. Don't worry, I'll get some real ugly clothes to slap on
this
soon.
Haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer.
That's me. Ah, Limsa.
Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Limlane.
Gotta love those roaming war and potato sacks. It's true.
Descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future.
Oh. I'm here. And here's where we part way, lass. Thanks. I really didn't want to talk to you in the first place. I'll just deliver me wares, then it's onto the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this by way of thanks for saving me arse earlier. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square. Oh, I will. I'll be famous soon, don't worry.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on her life's voyage.
Slow walk forward.
Till sea swallows all.
So for those of you who don't know, the character class you start, or the class you job, they're called jobs. I'm just gonna call them jobs, otherwise I'm gonna get confused. The jobs you start off with determine what city you start in. So there's 3 major hub cities. This is Limsa, which one has the most? I think Limsa has the most starting. We'll visit the other 3 at some point. Or the other 2. I don't know why I said 3. We'll visit the other 2 at some point. Ah, Limsa, never change. Hey, you there! What? I'm just walking. I mean you. This is my district, and I make my business to know all the scum that washes up in it. Excuse me? That's so rude. You just call me scum? You're gonna really feel bad about that when I'm the hero of the world in several levels. An adventurer fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. Allow one of Limsa's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lass. I haven't got all day. Okay. Can you take back the scum comment? That was really rude. Yeah, I know how to play the game. Do I want to save my entire self and play on a gamepad for now? Ugh. I don't know. It makes stuff a little bit harder. We'll just play on mouse and keyboard. Whatever. I'll break my wrist. It's fine. See, why do I have to have the sprout? I don't want the sprout. I don't want sprout, chat. Sprout, this chat is tiny. Why is it so small? I can't believe I'm sprout. What is this shit? It just means someone, it just identifies someone who's new. You could turn it off if I recall. It gives me, I know it gave me the option to turn it off when I make characters on my... Where's the setting to make chat stuff larger? I can never remember. Enable direct chat. It's in here somewhere. It's under system configuration. Graphics, mouse, display, setting theme? No, it's just the themes. I don't remember what this is. There's too many settings, you guys. Also, what are my settings? What is this? Hi, laptop, please. Please. My handle can hurt. Do / in a status off. Hey, it's gone! The settings gear on the chat. Oh, has a size options? Aha. There it is. Can I make that shit bigger? Oh, that's the wrong one. I think that's for the... That's the prompt window size. Chat buildable settings? Nope. Ah, here it is. This is general, right? There we go. That's slightly better. I can at least read it like looking at it now. But I'm old, so we're just gonna do this. That's too big. That's now too big. There we go. That's nice. You use an AMD GPU? You have AMD... No, I don't. I have an NVIDIA GPU. Why would it automatically choose that? Glare, standard. Glare. Look at this. All this stuff turned on. Alright. Are you new to the game or starting at alt? Alt. To match my VTuber. See? Very pretty. But it's been a long time since I've played through any of the early stuff, so I figured it would also be fun to just remember how all that goes. Risfla. That's his name. I don't care about your tooltips. Slowly. Slowly what? Works me, as I was just about to create a character for my first time, and this is a good introduction. It goes slowly. Yeah, it does go slowly. It does. Obviously, for me, Shadowbringers is my favorite. Are those ears on your head or on your hat? They're my ears, yes. They just live snugly in my hat. Those are my ears. Yes. Do you like them? I have to get some ears to put on my head. Now, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city. Without a bit of local knowledge, you're likely to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. Damn, I don't want to get that happen. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench and enroll in the Adventurers Guild. Why is she drowning? The wench, that is. It's not far, just head straight down this street and speak with Greffer. He'll show you how to work that big moving platforms we call the Crow's Lift, and that'll take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow by the name of Batteron. He's the proprietor of the Wench. He might curse like an ale-sodden sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. That doesn't sound... That sounds wrong. He'll set you straight. Got all that? Good. Now run along and may the navigator guide you on your journey. You've begun a quest. I know how quests work. Stop telling me about them. Whee! Oh, yeah. I forgot the herd jump is interesting. Welcome to Limbs Alomans. If you've a mind to visit the Drowning Wench, the Crow's Lift here will take you up. Let me up. Oh, I have 11 in my mail. That's a lot. What is this server time? Where the hell is this server located at? Is Primal European? Oh, you have like a 4-foot vertical. I know, right? Could do so many quad axles. No, it's east. Then why the heck is this server time 10 p.m.? Greetings to you, lass. What'll it be? But you ain't here for the drink, are you? You've come with a mind to try your hand at adventuring, I reckon. Well, you'll find no shortage of work here in Limsa. The name's Batteron, and this is the most hospital of hostelries in the Drowning Wench. 'Tis also home of the Adventurers Guild here in Linza. That's what we've got a desk specifically for handling guild business, and why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of old whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of me old regulars. Well, maybe you shouldn't do both of them. Adventurers have a knack for finding trouble, see. Not that they need it in these parts on account of there being trouble wherever you look. If you manage to steer clear of the old fishbacks and kobolds outside the city, then the pirates on the inside will get you instead. And if they don't, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. No one knows what they're planning, of course, but if they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill the lot of us. Boy, is that true. Aye, this town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again and you'll see people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame them after everything that's happened? Eorzea took a mighty blow during the calamity, but our homes weren't the only things that got wiped off the face of existence by that damn thrice bastard of a dragon. Oh, we should watch that cinematic. That's what we should do. It took our bleeding memories too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way that makes sense. Makes an ounce of sense. Oh, I forgot people don't have memories. I totally forgot about that. None of the folks what saw it and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. It's all foggy, like recollections from an hard night on the ale. You can imagine why people might fear the future if they can't rightly recall the past. There is one thing we all remember. A group of adventurers what laid down their lives to drag Eorzea back from the brink when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say remember, truth is we ain't forgotten what they did for us. This goddamn calamity spawned memory loss robbed us of their names. Is amnesia meant to be an important start? So it has to do with the fact that when this game originally released, it kind of bombed hard. And then after I don't know, a while, they re-released it as Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn, where they changed a ton of stuff. And so the game was relaunched. So that's kind of what this is about. It won't even let us picture their damn faces. 'Tis like staring at a gull flying in the sun. All you see in your mind is a shadow set against the blinding glare. And that's how every bugger describes it, by the way, give or take the odd gull. Is this what got people calling them? It's what's got people calling these heroes the Warrior o' Light. Good old WL. If Limbs is ever going to put this time of darkness behind it, it's going to need adventurers to help banish the fear. It's going to need new heroes like the ones we lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them, and that's why that's why any aid you can give to an adventure is effort well spent. What say you, lass? You willing to lend us your strength? Yeah, we're gonna go watch the cutscene after this. Wait, is this your first time playing? No. Hi, Locke. How are you doing? Yeah, they literally blew up 1.0 by dropping a moon that turned into a dragon on it. It rules. It does rule. That cutscene's great. Oops, I didn't read that. That's fine. Ah, but listen to me yattering on like the sun-touched fishwife. 'Tis nigh time we get your mark in me book. Put your scroll right there. Emmy. I did it. Where's Loverboy? He doesn't show up for a while. And then he goes away for a long time, too. Emmy? Arcos, is it? Ah, fine name it is. Congratulations. You're now an upstanding member of the Adventurers Guild. You there, adventurer. You sailed on the last ferry, did you not? The captain is reported being attacked by a pirate vessel. Several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went on deck mere moments before the incident took place, sending signals to your friends, were you? No? Now, hold on just a moment there, officer. You got the wrong lass. Yeah, I didn't do shit. This fine, upstanding lady is me dear departed grandmother's sister's niece's cousin's closest companion. The lass wouldn't be called dead fraternizing with such unsavory elements. I'm your what? Is that right? You surely were aware of the recent kidnappings. Respectfully, then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. It sucks, I guess. You make a good point there, officer. A very good point, very wise. You needn't worry, though. I keep one eye open at all times. I mean, two more often than not. Now, sir, what you say to a tankard of me finest ale before you return to your duties, eh? Not a watered-down cup of piss like last time, I should hope. Ain't got the faintest idea what you're on about, officer. The wench might offer some of the cheapest grog this side of the Strait of the Merthyr, but that don't mean it won't get you good and prickled. Pickled? Pickled. Ah, look. There's a chair over there that's just crying to be sat on, so kick 'em off them heavy boots, eh? God, I need people to stop talking in, like, colloquialness. You'll have to excuse these eager bloody yellowjacks. There have been a spate of kidnapping to see, and they ain't got a clue who's behind them. Naturally, they've taken to clapping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means adventurers, visitors, and pretty much every other bugger else in this town. Don't take it personal, though. Us Lemimsons can be a strong-headed bunch of bastards, 'tis true, but given time, we'll grow on you. Eh? No, where was I? I don't know. Oh, aye. Welcome to Limsa, where the sea is as green as the faces of me patrons after a few too many black belly whiskies. Now take a moment to gather your wits, and we'll get started with learning you the ways of the city. I know how to get around Limsa. It's the most confusing city. This concludes the tutorial. Dun, 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 dun. I leveled up. I know how to play the game. Where's the off tips button? What do you want? Right then, let's start you off nice and easy with 3 tasks that'll help you get used to the life here in Limsa. Firstly, if you head down the room, down a floor, then point your nose west, you'll get an eye full of the golden crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an aetherite, a device what can move you from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way of travel, provided there's an aetherite where you want to go, of course. Have a chat with the Yellow Jacket on guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the workings of the device. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work until you have. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons, armor, and all your venturing bits and pieces for sale in the district what lies beyond the aetherite. Don't go throwing all your gil around just yet, though. You'll get fleeced quicker than you can say, why is me coin purse so light? I have a word with Swazablate instead. He's the head of the Merchants Guild League, by the way. Give him this old octant, and he'll treat you well. For the last of me Elfootis, I suggest you meet some fellow spellslingers at the Arctis Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few new tricks if you're if you decide to join their recruit. Larry at the front desk is the one to get you started. Got all that, lass? Seeing them 3 tasks, it'll take you a little jaunt. Seeing to them 3 tasks will take you a little jaunt around the city and help you work out where everything is. Now I best be getting on right along, eh? Bugger it. There I go, sending off without telling ye summit critical. Something critical. That bloody calamity's made a right mess of me memory, I swear. Well, that or the ale. Any road. Wire out. If you happen to pass any poor souls what look like they might need your help, considering giving their tale of woe a listen. Sounds like a chore, I admit, but you never know what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there. Just wait for you to stumble upon. For example, Ninia over yonder's been casting glances at you since you waltzed in. Why not lend her an ear and see what she has to say? Aye, you're like to find yourself running odd errands in the beginning, but once you build a reputation as a woman folks can trust, the job gets harder and the rewards get more generous. If you have time, I'd also seek the advice of the smith here in the wench. The lads bear that title, have some of the finest advice. Oh, those are the people, like, who give you random stuff, right? Or milestones. I gotta go check my mail. I got 11 mails. To leave, you gotta talk to that person. Okay, real quick. Before we continue. Gotta watch the A Realm Reborn cutscene, because it's fun. Hi, BNAs! Welcome on in. I once had a dungeon master tell me a girl was casting glances at me. I was later drugged and my kidneys harvested. Damn. That's rough. Alright, here's the Realm Reborn intro cutscene. This is what happened. We got attacked by a giant dragon. Answers will get you in trouble. So just keep that in mind. Wait, what will get me in trouble? Oh, you think for playing this it'll get me in trouble? It has for some. Well, we'll see. Girls casting glances will get you in trouble. That's also true. What if I just turn the sound down? Does that count? The cutscene's so good. Why would it get me in trouble? I'll have to keep an eye on the YouTube thing. Thank you, Grimothy! I hope you're doing well. Yes, it is. Hi, Skyro. Hi, Saramata. Also, thank you, Grimothy, so much. I really appreciate your 16-month subby. I hope you're doing well. Look at that little white mage Lalafell. Thank you for the lurkies. See, there's the moon. Yeah, well, it was a technological moon. There's a giant dragon inside that moon. Look at this. It's coming down. The warriors are lighter like, well, shit. Giant dragon came out of that moon. Also, like, why were we fighting the Garleans at this point? Like, the Garleans are like, don't let us blow up the moon. I guess they want it. I guess they would have wanted that. Look, Limza. This is happening. Surprising number of Final Fantasies feature a moon as a plot device. That's true. Ah, so this is how the devs laid waste to the original game, I see. Yes. Of course it was Garlemald's fault. Everything's Garlemald's fault. Yeah. Good old... Look at the scions of the Seventh Dawn. Well, technically it was all the Ascians' fault. Pretty much. Guardians are why I came down. Sid's dad got... Yeah, I vaguely remember the brainwashing by Bahamut when he tried to communicate with the moon. I remember this. Vaguely. To be honest, I don't know what stayed from the original, because I never played the original. I only played it after A Realm Reborn came out. He teleported us away. I don't think he's surviving that. There we go. Now you know. No one look at my sidebar, okay? Alright. We're back. Nope. The game did not like, There we go. Took it a second. Oh no, not the mentor figure dying. Yeah. It gets worse, too. Do you look at this? A shiny new adventure. Listen close, lads. I have information that might put you on the map. Not exactly certain, but I think they might have been the black market wares known as the Dream Flowers. Do I need to do this quest? It told me to talk to her, but I don't know if I need to actually do that. I'm going downstairs. Let me downstairs. As cool as the cinematic was, I think the music might have been better. The music's really good. Interacting. Interact with objects. A peculiar herb. Picking this up. It's a lot of herbs. I remember seeing at least 75 Final Fantasy streams on my feed in one day. That's a lot. It's good, because Final Fantasy XIV is very good. Everyone should play it. Hashtag, everyone should play it. Oh, I will say, it does start off real rough. And I can understand why a lot of people maybe don't want to put the time into getting past where this real rough part starts. Hey, I got some herbs. Can you take a look at these? That means I should just return to the game. Yes! Yes, you should. Always. As you suspected, these are highly illegal blooms known as dream flowers. I could not resist the jest. These herbs are not more than lavender, a common enough export. Oh my gosh, they were lavender. Someone's having a bit of fun with you. That's rude. It's a lot of information. Did something happen recently that made it so popular to stream? My feed has been full of it too. It's a lot of information, but the issue is that if you try to take it fast, you burn out. Yeah. FanFest, which will announce the next expansion, is tomorrow. Yes, that's probably why you've potentially seen more of it lately. Gotta touch this. What do you think makes the start of the game rough as compared to perhaps other MMOs? It's a very story-driven game, and the story for the first half of the first part of the expansion is kind of rough. Another novice adventurer. Plus, a lot of classes don't become interesting until much later. It's also my charge to provide guidance in the use of this device. I know how to use an Aetherite. Yeah, I know. We can travel around the world. I'm not reading this. If you're not a lore type of person, you're spending a long time learning things that will be relevant later. Yeah. Well, see, that's my favorite thing about this game. It's one of the reasons why I love it so much, is the payoff. The story payoff as it goes on is so good to me. But I understand it's a lot to get to that point. How do I turn off nameplates? Because this is just distracting. Companions. Others. Just like others. Never. Yeah, there we go. Pets. We'll just do when targeted. That's fine. Pet when targeted. Minions. Just want everything to be when targeted. I don't even want my own name showing up. Own. During battle. There we go. That's so much better. Look at that. Basically, all the classes kind of suck before 60. Dreaming about Final Fantasy XIV equals a sign? I think so. I think it probably does. Look at how cute she is! Oh my gosh. She's Final Fantasy XIV fashion endgame. A fine evening to you, madam. We are the most complete marketplace. Sorry, I'm not reading any of this because I'm gonna have to read a lot of main story, and this is just stuff. This is just stuff. Basically, he's introducing me to the Hawker's Alley, which is where you buy stuff. Yeah, it's in a dangerous adventure. I love that you're playing the class I'm going to play for my next character. Yes. I'm, Summoner Scholar is my main. Anyway. A few steps from the bazaar and apothecaries, and keep a keen eye out. Don't spend all your coin like someone who shall remain nameless. Also, don't give him the coin purse. I invite you to explore the markets for yourself. Yeah, it's basically a lot of setup for a while, and some of it doesnn't get paid off for like 100+ hours, which is risky because players, me, will forget all the things after a while. That's true. There's always that risk. Oh yeah, let me summon my carbuncle. Look at me, I'm cute. Oh god, why is this here? Go somewhere else. Look at he's so cute! He's so shaky! I wasn't sure you were talking, when you said look how cute she is, I wasn't sure you were talking about the girl or the fox pet. It's true. Could have been the fox pet. Grey Walker, Miss. She's cute too. Look at that. Very adorable. His jumping is weird. It's so unnatural feeling. Who jumps like that? Nobody is the answer. Is my feed trying to tell you something? Probably. Probably is. It is here that we research and delve the field of Arcanima. It's a science of employing arcane geometries, intricate patterns that map the unlocked mysteries of existence. But if I'm not mistaken, you already possess some rudimentary understanding of the craft. Shall I deepen your knowledge in our history? The roots of Arcanima can be traced back to the esoteric calculations practiced by the people of the South Sea Isles. Building on this process, the existing mathematical formulae were further developed into arcane geometries, precise patterns that allowed a practitioner to weave aether into specific magical effects. Many such mages wishing to expand their understanding of the world took to the seas aboard trading vessels. Yeah, they made a thing. Became that this exclusionary practice would lead to the eventual extinction of the art. So the admirals expressed orders and official Arcanist Guild was established. The complex and demanding nature of Arcanima, however, remains the greatest threat to our own future. If you continue your study of this challenging discipline, then I must insist that you indicate your commitment by joining our guild. Okay. Due to extraordinary circumstances, however, he is unreachable at present. Instead, you may speak with Mistress, not going to read that name. She has shouldered full responsibility for the guild's leadership in the interim. You can find her by the bookshelf. That's good. Archivist Emmi! Exactly. Exactly. Yes, I'm Thub. That's her name. Thub. I am serving as acting guildmaster until our wayward leader deigns to return. Allow me to expound upon its nature. Arcanima taps into the living energies of aether. The evidence of this is represented most aptly, perhaps, by our ability to manifest arcane entity Carbuncle, and the manner of magic with this ethereal ally employs our commands. The core of this discipline is, however, found in the pursuit of definitive solutions to any potential quandary, especially on the field of battle. An Arcanist is measured by her ability to calmly analyze a situation from moment to moment and respond with the most appropriate spells at hand. Are you prepared to reason your way through predicament after predicament? That's why I'm so good. That's why the Warrior Blade's so good. She's a smarty. An unambiguous response. The kind I most prefer. Nod. She wants me to fight some ladybugs. I appreciate the cross-stitching on her outfit. It was good. How the hell do I get out of this city? If I remember, it's over by the Aether, right? Da, da, da. Oh. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are they like? What are they fighting carbuncles in here? What is this, a gambling arena? That doesn't seem that doesn't seem healthy for the carbuncles. I also ran out the wrong way. How do I get out of this room? There it is. There's a door. There we go. Oh, I'm never gonna get used to this jump. How her knees going like that? I bet you try to jump that way. I don't know if it'll work out. Do pets in this game aid you during battle at all? This one does. Kind of. Summoners summon pets to fight with for them, kind of. That's how their whole thing goes. Look at all these people hanging out. Look at them all. So cute. That guy's floating. Alright. How do I get out of here? No, really. How do I get out of here? I forgot. Where's the nearest exit? Eastern Lanosia, Western Thanalin. I gotta go, like, all the way over there. Where's that supposed to go? Oh, no. No, I know that. don't really care. Pick one. Somewhere down here. That leads up, though. Well, this was how it was supposed to go. Look at that. What's up? Oh, there you are, Emmy. Enjoying your jaunt around the city, did you? If you mean to base yourself in Limsa, that won't be the last time you'll visit these 3 places. And now you got some idea what's where, and you can start exploring the rest of the town. Okay. You've shown yourself a good ear for listening, lass. Stick with old Batteron and you'll go far. Thanks. A book and a fairy, that's the good old scholar way. Oh my gosh, I'm not level 4 yet. I have to go fight some bugs. Of the 3 starting towns, Limsa is usually the one with like the most popular hangout area. But usually the place with the vast majority of hanging out is whatever the like main city is for the newest expansion. It is. I earned an achievement. Amazing. I gotta kill more rats. Experience points. Give me. Me casting. Poor rats. Poor ladybugs. At least, like, you can make the argument that rats carry disease. What are the ladybugs doing? Are there situations where a less populous starting point might be more desirable due to less competition for resources? No. This game doesn't usually have that problem. At least not that I've... Not anymore, yeah. It might have been forever ago. I can't really remember, but definitely not anymore. Look at those giant toads. Those toads are giant. Level 4. What a surprise. Learned physics. When I first started playing this game, I used this way too long for healing. Oh my gosh, it's a fate. Do it by myself. I can totally kill that guy. I love the Fate music. When the game first came out and when expansion dropped, maybe, but credit can be pretty generous. That's true. Plus, things respawn really fast. I don't think I've ever been in a situation in a while where I've, like, run out of things to kill. Trying to remember an Endwalker was really bad. I don't really remember. Yeah. That's the default starting MP. Where did I go? Oh, did I went to... Did I... Is this where I'm supposed to be going? Nope. I went right past it, apparently. Oh, that's where the wolves' den is. Yeah. That's just like your max MP. It's like it just is always that amount. Remember, children, don't run out of... Don't run out of mana. You're like, there's no way you'll run out of mana. I don't know, try savage raiding. You'll run out of mana real fast. The sun is rising! Oh, it's so nice. I got Barry turned around, that's for sure. Raise 2 people and that's it. Exactly. And then you sit there and wonder, should I raise this DPS who's died like 3 times? Is it worth it at this point? Are we gonna need him for the rage check? Like, in rage counter, DPS check? Are we gonna need that? Can I just leave them on the floor? Because they died 3 times? The answer is usually yes. Yeah, I know. I have left people on the floor, though. Bye, Skyro! Thank you for the lurkies! The occasional person gets left on the floor. Oh man, I forgot how slow you are without mounts and flying. Yeah, it's real slow. Visit an orchard named Summerford Farms. Ever heard of the place? Mostly a crew of reformed pirate types. I bring in life back to the fields after the calamity. Well, the letters might... I should check my things. You need directions? This plane ain't hard to find. Just takes the Zephyr Gate out of the city. I don't know if I have any paid mounts that are account line. Where? I wonder where the nearest mailbox is. If I go to down, I'll definitely be one there. I gotta go back down anyway. I can turn in this. I think this is the right way. Yeah, look at that. Should be a... There should be a thing here, right? Where the heck is the mail? I ran by one earlier. I should have checked my mail then. I can't remember where the mail is, guys. Oh, I should click on this. That allows you to teleport around this city itself. There's the good old market over here. Market board, market board. Market boards everywhere. Rob Para. Hey, I killed your ladybugs. Don't know why I had to do that, but I did. I see the creatures from behind the walls pose little threat. It's a great pleasure, and I formally recognize your initiation into the guild. Continue your forays into the wilderness. To commemorate the occasion, I give you the hint of this hunting log. Oh, thanks. When you feel you command the carbuncle as easily as you move your own limbs, return to me for further instruction. And this is where I'll forget to do class quests. Where the hell is the mailbox? Is there not one up here? That's fine. NC14 for life. So true. Alright, I guess we'll run out this way and go to middle Enosia. I'll find a mailbox one day. Mapping the realm. Oh my gosh, my hunting log. I gotta kill random rats for my hunting log. Each class has a hunting log that you're given. They've got these little symbols above their names. You have to kill a specific number of those guys to increase your hunting log, which is a good way to gain XP. Or it used to be. I have a feeling just doing MSQ might just level you. I guess it's a good way to get XP for like secondary classes when you don't have the MSQ to rely on. Look at that. I leveled up. I'm basically amazing. Fancy 14 is calling you. So true. So that was a AoE circle there on the ground. It's like move. You also do this thing where if you like time it right, you can move while your cast finishes, which is always nice. But it also works kind of for them, because if you're in the circle when it disappears, you're definitely going to take the damage. Even if you run out of it at that point. A tiny mandragora! Look at that, such a nice view. Alright, you reformed. Oh, Moogle. There he is. There's the mail. Yeah. Oh my god, so much stuff. What do I got? I don't even know. Do I have enough? Oh, sweet. Chocobo brush. Oh, the earrings. That'll be good. Well, at least there's one or two mounts in here. Oh, I got a lot of shit. Should probably not grab most of these, to be honest. Fantasia, wind up cursor is fine. Moogle cat. Love a good Moogle cat. Are there flying mouse in this game? Yes. gotta use all this stuff. Oh yeah, that guy. I totally don't remember that mount, I'm gonna be honest. I'm unauthorized to summon a mount. That's terrible. I think you have to be level 15 to be able to summon a mount. How do I get up here? Guess I should attune to this while I'm here. Attune. Teleport learned. Hello. You might have to do the Chocobo quest first. Probably. Ah, you must be the adventurer Bateron promised to send along. Emmi Arcos, was it? You honored his word, so that's a good start. I'm Stalrin, the old bastard, as Bateron likes to describe me, and here is my humble orchard. A good number of lads and lasses working here once terrorized the high seas, and if you're wondering why I employ these scrags, well, they used to be my crew on the pirate ship. But the calamity did nothing for our ship, like it did for so many others, and I was wounded in the bargain, sore wounded in the bargain. I had to feed myself and my crew somehow, and Admiral Melrib's initiation to get us landlocked buccaneers working in the field seemed too fine an offer to refuse. Landlocked? Why are they landlocked? Well, it turns out you can take the pirate away from the sea, but you can't take the sea away from the pirate. A lot of my blokes just never took to tending the soil, you see. And unfortunately, the botanists I called in to train them have been wringing their hands in black despair. With so much work piling up, I need a tougher soul like you to step in and help where it's needed. Okay. Oh yeah. Should take the gold. Gil. Should take the gil. Top 5 Final Fantasy games I should play. Are you asking me which ones you should play? I have a mind to set you to task, Arcos, but before I do, I need to be sure you're properly kitted out. Pirates don't care to parley with dandies, you understand. It might be well that the ones here have traded their cutlasses for coulters, but they're still rogues at heart. I know a solid set of gear when I see it. Come back when you think you're most suitably equipped. What? How am I supposed to do this? Telling me I gotta do quests that I gotta do other quests. Gotta send myself money and buy it on the market board. Oh, running is so slow, you guys. Whee! I love the jumps though. Whoa, their chocobo's so cool looking. Let me ride on it. I'm dying over here. Oh dang, that's right. Not all chocobos are yellow. That's true. as evidenced by Chocobo reading in Final Fantasy VII. Yes. There are even more colors in the world of this game. Where you can make your Chocobo whatever color you want. I've got less cute boots on now. I'm gonna look like a potato soon. Alright. What's in the box? I don't know what is in the box. Gotta remember to do blue quests. Because blue quests usually unlock stuff. Final Fantasy X is my favorite Final Fantasy game of the non-MMO variety. So, I don't disagree. I don't have any money. Why am I even looking for this? Gil. I don't even have 300 gil. I have 200 gil. It's gonna take forever. I've never had to have this problem. Hey, it's a rabbit. There's a rabbit? Where? Whoa! Oh my gosh, you're so cute! Little Aru! Oh my gosh! You're giving me money? That's so sweet. I hugged you. Thank you for the money. Now I can buy myself gear. What did it say? I needed it in head, legs, and hands. Yeah, thank you. I think so I already have legs, so that's fine. Oh my god, why are those so expensive? They don't need to be that expensive. I know about high quality items, okay? Feet. No thank you. No thank you. Oh wait, I already have feet. I need legs. Hempen tights. Sure. Hail to the Archivist Emmi. I'm pretty much playing this game with a friend of mine for the first time. That's awesome! I'm glad to hear it. Now I get to look sad. Look at how sad I look. Are you enjoying the game so far? Do I need a head? I don't know. I'm gonna put a head on just in case. Level 5 head. There. Now I got a hat. Oh, I can make glamour plates already. Nice. Yeah, I have to go to an inn to do that, right? Gosh, I don't remember anything. Oh my gosh, she's so... What are you trying to say about my outfit? It's cute. But now I got the hat, or partially there. You're gonna level too fast so you could get the cheap stuff from the vendor. Oh, the cheap stuff from the vendor. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't have any glamour prisms. Oh yes, I need to use the earrings. Are you eating better? As with your previous trial, I'll have you defeat foes in Lower Nocia. 3 wild dodos. She expects me back in time for lunch. That's rude. We're in the patches between Heavensward and Stormblood, like, still in the free play. Oh yes, earrings too. That's awesome. Heaven's Word, can I use both of these? Do they work if I use them together? Oh wait, earrings is just a one-time thing. I'm playing WoW, where earrings are 2 different things. Guess I'll leave the 90 ones on. We'll just leave those on for the rest of my life. Those will be left there forever. Amazing storytelling, and I right. Yeah, Heaven's Word has a really amazing story. There's a novice trial to give you a ring to help you level faster, only once you clear it. Oh yeah, that's that guy with the sprout icon up in the what's it called? It's a place that gives you alcohol for pay. Pub. It's okay. My brain is. But Heaven's Word is probably my 3rd favorite patch or story expansion. Beer, pub, bar, pub, tavern, words. I'm coming today. Oh, I love the Old Republic too. The game also has north of Aleport, if I'm correct. I liked playing as a sniper. It's like the base class. I just like their storyline a lot too. It was a lot of fun. No, I'm talking about Star Wars: The Old Republic. I don't want to fight you. Those are the Imperial Agent is widely considered the best storytelling in Star Wars. Yeah, Agent, it was great. That was the first one I ever played, and that was my main for a while. But I also did Sith Inquisitor and Jedi, the Tank Jedi. I don't remember what it was called. And then I think I had Jedi Knight. Yeah, that's it. I had something else, but I'm trying to remember. It was another. Is the what's it called? My brain cannot think right now. But yeah, so I played a bunch. I played a bunch of the stuff. I played up a couple expansions. I haven't played the newer ones though. Where are these dodo birds? Jedi Knight voice actor is David Hayter. Yeah, David Hayter is awesome. Alright, well, Guy. I'll find those dodos somewhere. I gotta go talk to this guy first. Give me my MSQ. I met the voice actor for one of the bounty hunter companions. Oh, nice. I loved companions in that game. That was so fun. You're this well covered, I won't feel any guilt throwing you to the sharks. Erstwhile buccaneers are an ornery lot. Also, thank you so much for the follow, EJ Lobato, and welcome to the archive. They range in the love for the sea and care little for the laws of the land. Give me that book. Oh, that was the quest. That aura of confidence tells me you've not been idle since last we met. I hope you've read... I hope I've read you right. For I have a task that requires the attention of a capable adventurer. Might that adventurer be you? Thank you, Freds, for follow as well. And welcome to the archive. Good to hear. Then I shall lay before ye the sorry tale. You will have heard rumors of the abductions. Aye, citizens have been disappearing from every corner of Limsa as if plucked from the face of Heidelin, boots and all, by an unseen hand. And what's this got to do with Summerwood Farms, you ask? Well, that remains to be seen. But it seems like a collection of right unsavory fellows with azure tattoo faces have been creeping up to the edges of the fields and spying on my yeoman. Now I doubt anyone would enjoy being scrutinized by such savages as the best of times, but the farm hands are convinced that they are the kidnappers of rumor, come for their hides. Needless to say, they're beside themselves with worry, and their work's suffering for it. Which is the very last thing I need when my old crewmen are still getting used to their new jobs. 'Tis a struggle to get them to leave the farmhouse of Morin. That is, as they say, where you come in. Would you be willing to investigate these tattooed thugs for me? Sure. Good lass, the sooner we get to the bottom of this, the sooner this place will start to resemble a working farm again. I suggest you begin by having a look around the Seasong Grotto. Be careful, though. We can't say for sure what manner of miscreants we're dealing with here. I will handle the miscreants. Thank you so much for the follow, Emprix, and welcome to the archive. Whee! Ow. Gotta go take care of some miscreants, you guys. I look like I can take care of some miscreants. Look at me. I'm a miscreant wheeling. Oh my god, it's a triple. I know. There was a Star Wars video game prequel, Bounty Hunter, where you play as Jango Fett. What was the game called? I played a lot of Star Wars games over the years. Is this the grotto? How do I investigate it? Investigate the Seasong Grotto. Those are level. Those guys are too high level. I was like, what is he doing? He's crafting. He's a rated guy. There's no one here. So, Emmy, what? You telling me I'm doing it wrong? It's in a cave. Why does it say it's right here then? Star Wars Bounty Hunter? When I played Final Fantasy XIV... Oh, that's rude. That's like that time when I was in Japan for the first time, back in a while ago. And, Google Maps would send you to where the like, platform was above ground instead of the entrance to the platform. That was so annoying. When I played Final Fantasy XIV, there are two recurring drinks with my friends. Explosive, namely C4 and grenades, and making Sabaton references. It's fair. This isn't a cave. Where the heck is a cave? Oh, I know where it is. I saw it earlier. I'd like to be able to fly. That'd be nice. His walking stuff is just terrible. I miss my mounts, you guys. Nah, it's okay. You can follow the minimap as well. Yeah, but the minimap says it's over there. You did the sightseeing log? You're braver than I am. What else do I get? I know I don't need to kill these, but... Aether charge. Oh, you're not dead yet. Hi, Phantom. Welcome on in. Yeah, they tell you it's elevation. Well, I knew it was under me, but I didn't know how to get there. You're about to enter an instance battle. Take a moment to do something. Let's go. I'm doing pretty good. Phantom, how are you doing today?
I am the waves that bear, the winds that guide.
It's my girl.
I am the evening stars. I am the morning sky.
I know, it's weird hearing their realming born
And
voice
there
actors.
shall I die. Thus reads the sailor's requiem, carved into yonder stone. Such words well describe the manner in which the citizens of Limsa Lominsa live their lives. It is both a litany against misfortune for those out on the waves, and a prayer that the souls of those who perish on land might find their way back to the sea.
Hi, Ashtola. We're gonna be great friends.
I've seen around Summerford Farms. I thought myself on the trail of the kidnappers, but it would seem I have missed my mark. Or perhaps not.
Is that the kidnappers?
As I suspected, the etheric disturbance here is no natural occurrence, nor is it a coincidence that the two of us should come here in search of those responsible for the disappearances, only to be attacked.
The two biggest jarring changes for me for the voice actors was Alphino and Thancred. I feel like they're changed the most.
Secret. Oh, such thoughts must wait. Let us attend.
I mean, I have a favorite Archon. He's not gonna show up for a while. Sorry, Ashtola. You're gonna have to tank. Is this the first boss? I guess kind of. It's not really a boss. Oh god, there's so many. Help! Thank you so much for the follow, Rex Starfire, and welcome to the archive. No, we're gonna die. Ashtola, you better get on with the healing. Fine, I'll heal myself. You know, I feel like Ashtola changes a lot of classes. Am I excited for the NFL draft? I don't know. Thank you for the hydrate, though. Was I supposed to kill the ants? I feel like I was supposed to kill the ants. I hope Ashtola doesn't run out of mana.
Oh, you're very funny. Did I ever mention that?
Thank you for that. Oh, you're very funny. I appreciate it. Yeah, I can see how you can run out of 10k mana. Yeah. When battles last a while, you definitely run out of mana. I think the only one that doesn't change... Oh, does Estinians? Well, does he have a voice lines in A Realm Reborn? I know, like, the only time you see him is in, you see him in the Lancer quest. Is he in A Realm Reborn? Yeah. Because he doesn't have lines. They changed after A Realm Reborn. Before Heavensward. Who's my favorite character? Someone knows who my favorite character. The hat is Chef. I know, isn't the hat cute? I love the hat. You can all guess my favorite Scion. Go. I know a few of you just know who it is.
Here.
Is it the dude with the white hair and the choker? It is not, surprisingly. No, think Great is a cutie. Me. Yes, it is you, Rock Starfire. I think I'm hallucinating, you guys. Well, I'm screwed.
Crystal bearer.
Is that me? I don't have any crystals. I'm wearing some bland-ass clothing, though.
I am Hydaelyn, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate.
Okay, crystal guy, lady, crystal lady, I'll do my best.
The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
Okay. You don't have any crystals, but you shine like a chest full of them. Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you. Oh. Dun, 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 dun.
Deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only
Hydaelyn, you got bigger.
for the light liveth in thy heart.
You were much smaller a second ago. That's our girl Hydaelyn. Whee! This is very blue. Oh no, don't fly towards the sun. Did we learn nothing from Icarus?
My child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Hey guys, I think Hydaelyn just spoke to me. Should we do something about that?
Awake again?
I might need some
Are we?
psychosis medication.
Aha! The poor creature's fury was kindled with cruel forethought. See this blade? I found it in the Gubu's back.
Not his
I have
back.
seen knives of this kind before. They are most commonly used for the cutting of rope. It would appear our culprits are seafaring men of some persuasion, piratical being the most probable. In any event, you seem much recovered from your sudden affliction. I confess, I was rather taken aback when you collapsed at the very moment of our victory.
When are we gonna get the prey return to the waking sands? It's my favorite part of this game.
I beg your pardon. A towering crystal. I'm sure I don't... Oh!
Oh, shit.
Well, well. This has been a day of unexpected revelation. I must...
Just in case you didn't know, I'm super special.
In the meantime, I suggest you deliver this knife to your patron, along with a warning concerning the pirate's probable involvement in this murky business.
What makes it your favorite part? It's just a meme more than anything.
The days ahead promise little rest, I fear.
There's like a
May
base.
our paths cross again, under the light of the crystal.
That at least, very least, not to be used to be not super close to like the teleporter and be like, please return to the waking sands after the end of every quest, and you're like, god damn, not again. Oh, it's raining. Look at that. It's so nice. I mean, it's not great, but it's nice. Look at me. Look how cute I am, you guys. Look how cute I am. Even this potato sack couldn't outshine my cuteness. She's so humble. It's okay. I have no self-confidence in real life, so I must have all the self-confidence online. Right? What's the point of having link pearls if you don't use them? Exactly! Like, come on. We've got, like, Bluetooth. We've got cell phones, basically. We've got cell phones. Just use them. Why do I have to come back? Oh, man, there's so much good stuff to look forward to in this game. I'm so excited. Have I mentioned I love Final Fantasy XIV? I'm glad to see you've returned. My lads were gabbing about hearing what sounds like all seven hells breaking loose near the grotto. Just AAR is so text heavy. I mean, let's be fair. They're all text heavy, but AAR is definitely a lot. I hope it yielded something of interest. I'd hate to think you'd risk your life or not. That's why I'm trying to, like, not read a ton. I'm basically doing real quick, like, versions of the quest log, like, this stuff. Because otherwise I'll lose my voice. Blade pulled from the back of the creature. I'd agree that such a knife would be part of any seafaring man's kit. Starting to think these ruffians are pirates come to lure my farmhands back to the life of plunder. The pirates have been aiding their numbers of late. Also, I found in a lot of things, you could read, like, the first sentence of any, like, thing, and that's all you really needed. You met someone else at the grotto. A strange woman with a strange contraption. Ah, Ishtola. She's in Limsa for a good while now. She's an odd-looking lass, I grant you, but she's not associated with kidnappers. Pasta check. Where trust should be lacking in those yeomen of mine who have yet to wholly relinquish their pirate pasts. You have my thanks, Argos. If it weren't for the efforts of stalwart adventurers like yourself, this farm would be far worse than it is. It's true, the first and last sentence is often enough, yeah. Just keep lending your talents to those in need, eh? Potion, ether, sure. Let's be honest, outside of savage reading, who uses potions? I say that, then I'll be like, I gotta use potions. Addle. The sea sloth Severin and his lot, never around when there's work to be done. I'd sooner hire you for the sake of getting things done. Round them up and let them know that I would like a word with them. Don't take no for an answer. Okay. Whee! Hey, lazy boys. Where are you? Are you slacking? No work ethic. Oh, is this one of those ones that, like, No. You're gonna prank me. What are you gonna prank me about? Sometimes there's ones where you have to like do like an emote to a group of people. Jump scare! Oh no, I'm so scared. I can't work when my hands are full lifting this mug. Oh, you're right about the swill part. I reckon there might be a day worth a day of doing Stalerin's chores if it'll formulate a taste of proper grog. I like my hat. Hello? There you are. Why are you passed out over here? How am I supposed to work on an empty stomach? Wow, gods, how did you know? It's in my breath, ain't it? It probably smells like wooden as food tasted. I'm sorry for you and your wooden food. This is what it's like to be an early adventure. Gotta do the basic tasks. There he is. What are you doing up there? Erinsis? Get back to work. Axes were made for splitting skulls, not stumps. You bet your bosom I did last, and those were the days. Sorry, you could just become an adventurer. Like, you don't have to be a pirate to, like, have to fight things. You know? I get to fight so many things. So, Stalerin sent you. And what do I reckon you say to that? I'd saucier seeds to sow. Damn right! Didn't get to where I am by taking guff from any glorified gardeners. Well, get back to work. Ciao, Emmi. How are you? I'm good. How are you? I listened to the new BTS album. Not that good. Oh, I'm sorry that you don't like it. Alright, I'm Severin, the old man's errand girl now, huh? Tell my dear old captain not to wet his britches. I don't care for landlubbers. Go ride out with the chocobo you rode in on. Well, I wish I rode in on a chocobo. But nope. These feet are the only thing that are carrying me in a horizontal direction. I'm fine. It's late here. Yeah. It's late in the European time zones. Hi, T. How you doing? You continue to impress, lass, but all but Severin are accounted for. It's not your fault he squirmed out. But rest assured, next time I see him, I'll put him squarely in the dirt. I don't know if that's the best way to handle that, but okay. Pains me to say, but all the guilds in the world can't buy loyalty. There are some like you who can be trusted, but there are others. I've had no choice but to lie on charlatan Severin, even though I'm fully aware he's been doing his shady deals behind my back. I'm sure there's wrongdoing afoot, so be sure to doubt anything that comes out of his mouth. Yeah, see, like here's what I was talking about. I'm good, it's Friday Eve. I'm good too, it's Friday Eve. I will be going skating tomorrow. I go skating on Mondays and Fridays now. And I'm getting my own skates in like 2 weeks. In a week? Yeah, a week from Saturday. I'm very excited about it. Double dealing. Gotta catch this guy. He's double dealing, you guys. That'll be fun. Yes. So now, then I won't be able to blame rental skates for me being terrible. Though rental skates are kind of notoriously terrible. Alright, I'm casting doubt on your actions. / doubt. Can't have it in caps, apparently. He's like, what the? What's this now? He sent you for oranges, so the old beggar has known all this time. Ugh, what does it matter anyway? Listen, you're one of those goody two-shoe adventurer types, right? Go rescue me mates from these double-dealing goblins. Double-dealing goblins? Who could ever have guessed? This game came out like 13 years ago. You can push the button next to the quest log too. Yeah. But it's more fun to type it out. Feels like I'm really contributing to the doubting of the situation. You guys okay? Didn't I just talk to all of y'all a minute ago? Severin sent you. The way you flew out of here, I was sure you'd sold us down the river. How's my cat? Echo's doing really well. If I hadn't come, my dodo would have been cooked. Cooked dodo. Oh, keep your priorities straight there, guy. I owe you one. Would have gotten away myself, but not for shoving me aside. Never trust double dealing. All right, stop selling your boss's stuff. Hold on, I gotta do this. I'm going to sleep. I stopped by to wish you a good game. Good night. Good night! And thank you for stopping by. I super appreciate it. You saved me, mates, and for that I owe you. Suppose I should be ashamed I couldn't clean up my own mess. But a pirate knows no shame. That's the lesson to have learned from this. Where am I go? Oh, I gotta go down here anyway. Perfect. Sprint! Come on, little carbuncle. Let's go. What have we here? Delivery from Summerford Fards is scheduled? Ha! There's a first time for everything. Here's your oranges. Try not to get scurvy. Well, look at that. Not a single one's missing either. But the only things... Ah, here are those bagmen. Here's the payment in full. With you, I can trust it'll reach him. I am a trustworthy looking individual. Have you seen my hat? Oh no, it's a dead Nakote. Hi, my Hydra. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. All right, down south we go. Gotta get some dodos. Gotta kill some dodos. Fate joined accidentally. I don't want to join a fate. Wow, that was a high-pitched scream. I like learn about the housing that you cannot buy because there's a lack of housing options everywhere. It's like real life. Dun, 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 dun. I did it. Oh damn, that dodo got murdered. Is this game free? It is not. Well, I take that back. Kinda. You can play like to level 60, I think, up through Heaven's Word for free. But anything past that, you have to buy the expansions in the game and then the monthly game fee. How far is that into the game? Well, there are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 expansions, right? Heaven's Word, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, and Walker. The newest one. Yeah. So, 1, 2, 1, 6. 2 6, 1/3. Definitely not 1/3. I thought you can play all the way through Stormblood for free. Oh, did they change it? They might have updated that with the most recent expansion. I know the last time when I came back, right before Endwalker, I think. It was only up to the end of Heaven's Word. It's been like that for over 3 years. Look, do you think I've been making non-paying character accounts? I don't know. Look, the pandemic did a weird thing to time, okay? Time is weird. Dawn Trail. My brain was like seriously racked. It's like, what the heck is the name of the expansion? I actually haven't done 7.1 through 7.4. I need to do those eventually. I do what I always do, which is wait till like a few weeks before the next expansion comes out and then do them all right before it. I've received a free company invite. Nope. Details. Wind Rust. They got a lot of people on board. They're always active. But luckily you have probably next year, but we won't know until after summer. That's fair. They offer food, an FC house with vendors, and much more. Ah, this is what I was aiming for. Looks to be all I was owed, all right. Though I'd be telling you false if I claimed I had not held up more hope for Severin. I was even willing to overlook the skimming off the top, but to sell us all short in favor of those god-forsaken goblins. You'd do well to mind yourself around that two-guild cheat. Doesn't that remove? Here's my hat, doesn't it? No, not my hat. Go put this back on. Grimmy! Oh my gosh, it's the Grim Noir! How are you doing? Hi, hi, hi. Welcome on in, Raiders. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Hope you're all doing well. I am Archivist Emmi, and I am playing Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn, because why not? Because FanFest is tomorrow, and I can't wait to see what is in store for us in the new expansion. And I'm starting all the way from level 1, because I'm a masochist, I think. Hi, hi, hi! How are you doing today, Grimmy? What were you up to? We're playing Marvel Rivals. Oh, I saw you were going to try to learn a new character. Who did you learn? The crops will never be ready for harvest. If only he had black loam. What is black loam? Is that like a fertilizer? I bet Rotweeta knows where you might find some. Okay. Ow. Ooh, you're learning Moon Knight. His onks always got me killed. That's all I know. Do you feel you were successful in your learning of Moon Knight? Also, if you need to go and take care of yourselves, I really appreciate you raiding. If you need to raid and run, I totally understand. We will enjoy some Final Fantasy XIV. I hope so. The homeless drip is growing on me. Thank you. My little potato sack. That looks so cute. That Gurkant's got a head of cabbage if you think I'm infection to mini black loam. If you dare to pinch some from the cookpot, then be my guest. Just don't get trampled upon by the Aurochs that dwell down there. You got 3 bushels worth. I gotta get 3 bushels worth. A little complicated, but he's fun. That's good, that's good. Bye, Phantom! Thank you so much for coming on and hanging out. I appreciate it. Take care of yourself. I like my homeless strip. Okay. Oh, pirates. Ow. Can I help you? Well, at the very least, they're a part of the... I'm being so lazy with my kind of non-existent rotation. Hello? Oh, should have known he was gonna attack me. You look so cute, so witchy. I know. It's great with the little hat. Wow, good job. Ruby Carbuncle. Ruby Carbuncle's like, I got this. Yes, Arcanist is the best class for switchy types. As you can see, I use a book to cast spells. Haha. Oh my god, a grimoire. I know, right? I did it. I collected the loam. Whatever that's used for. Fertilizer. It's a fertilizer. I think. To be honest, I don't really know. I assume it's fertilizer. Wow, those guys are really running after me, huh? Are you gonna play Summoner or Scholar? For questing, I will play Summoner. For dungeons, I'll play Scholar. It's the best of both worlds. Bum, bum, bum. Ooh, I'm level 10. Oh, that's not where the quest guy is. The Aether Flow gauge is unlocked. Let me up here. Thank you. I got your fertilizer. You're welcome. It's not for the weak of stomach. Don't tell me they neglected where black loam comes from. Well, I'm sure that you figured it out on your own from the cloying stench. Comes from the Aurochs' lair of all places. Ahem. Why dwell on who misled whom about what? Yeah, it's... Thank you so much for lurking. Yes, please go take care of yourself. And have a great evening. Thank you so much again for the raid. Confounded priests, they know nothing of tilling, only killing, stealing our shovels to melt and forge into axes of all things. Much love, Grimmy. Mwah. They're biting the hands that feeds them, the mangy mongrels, so I need you to bring her back our farm tools. What does this have to do with the main story quest? Just kidding. And like, you gotta do random shit first. We won't get to the main story quest till like level 30. Which I don't remember when the Scion stuff starts. You're a hero for the common people. Yeah, but I want to be a hero for the galaxy soon. Go, Ruby Carbuncle! This isn't a quest giver. That is, though. It's weird, like, having Aether charged, like not having it back up soon. Well, by the end of A Realm Reborn, we'll be a hero. And then we won't be. And then we will be. And it'll be very confusing. Wonder what those sea dogs were trying to steal when there's no harvest. Morale. It's always morale. Good to see the tools back in serviceable condition. Spied him meeting with the pirates in secret, I did. Oh. Stayone ought to know what sort of scallywag he's dealing with. Severin, why are you meeting with the pirates, huh? Can you imagine if this is the high polygon fruit now? What the old polygon fruit looked like? Where's some grapes? I need my 2 pixel polygon grapes back. Let me up. Let me up. Yeah. Just make it to Labyrinthos. That's a long way off. You're at a tillage. Oh, I didn't mean to accept this quest. Sorry, I can't have quests in my quest log. I refuse. Pirates making off with our tools. I'll be damned if Severin thinks he can take us for fools. Come to expect a great deal from you, lass, and you've never let me down once. Yet I'd like to ask if you now goes beyond what I asked before. Tell me about it. Tell me your problems. Eases my mind to have your ear. You're no doubt familiar with the scoundrel Severin by now. Well, the scheming scapegoat is at it again. Now he's rounded up his rogues and buggered off. Grown accustomed to his insolence, but something tells me this is different. So I was hoping you might hunt his sorry hide down and drag it back here before it's too late. Okay. The ungrateful little cur bites me every chance he gets, but I can't seem to cut him loose. Suffice it to say, I'd rather he didn't come to a sticky end. Dare say she'll be able to tell you where he was headed. Go talk to the lady. Tell you where he was headed. Are you in the house, lady? No. Why would you be? Why would you be in the house? The other side of this fence? Nothing that passes through those gates escapes my notice. I saw the Rouser and his rabble set out for Woad Whisper Canyon not long ago. I told them I'd rather shrivel up than sip whatever it was that had pickled their brains. There's a lot of strange discussioning occurring here. I've had a lot of weather changes since I've been here. It's been sunny, foggy, rainy, overcast. Like, all it hasn't done is snowed. It's very volatile next to the coast. I gotta go down. The descent. I can really just fall all the way down there. It's fine. Almir. Almer. Of the dirty, deceitful, downright dastardly deeds that slippery bastards have done. Woo. Claiming to take the lads out for a drink only to lead us into a straight bloody trap. Of course, I've learned to stay one step ahead of old Severin, so I was ready, but the others weren't so lucky. I'll find them, probably. Not the water sprite. Aramis. What's up? I'm eating him, as you can tell. My axe may as well have been a white flag for all the good it did. Who the heck are you fighting? Sozai Rarzai. Rarzai. Sorry, I might have gotten us into this mess, but I ain't about to let him give his life for us. Level sync in effect. Don't worry, I'm not that high of a level. True knave, you betray even yourself, Severin. Oh. We were prepared to overlook the matter of your desertion on the condition that you provided us with suitable replacements. That was the agreement. Yet your latest change of heart leaves your debt to us unpaid. Few are they who betray the Serpent Reavers twice. You will not do so a third time. Hey! I know it don't look like much. I'm gonna kick your ass. Cowering behind your protector will only delay the inevitable. Honorless wretch, your life is all you have left. And worthless though it be, we shall take it. Oh my gosh, who's that guy? O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul that it may wake to life. Stop being all cryptic and weird over there. Okay, that's not fair. I didn't agree to this. It's Prince Echo of Grumpy Land. The guy in the corner? Might as well be. Never has the golem been so sorely tested. Yeah, well, your golem sucks. Duty complete. The golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. What? Someone say something? Ah, it's still how good of you to join us. The snake slithered away. I'm only glad he did not have the chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you. Ow, my head. Oh yeah, I forgot I could see into the past. Those pirates do not belong to any of the known Lominson factions. Whom do they serve? The Beast Tribes? Surely not. But the timing of their appearance coincides all too neatly with the recent surge in Hagen and Kobold activity. Something is afoot. The question is, what? Could it be that the tribes are planning to summon their primals? 12 help us if it should prove so. Limsa would be hard-pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone two. But all this is yet speculation. I must needs find evidence. The seas continue to rise, while the lesser moon continues to fall. And ilm by ilm, the world becomes ever more unlike itself. It is as Louis Soir foretold. The coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature mutable, blurring the boundary between the material and ethereal planes. Little now stands between us and the primals. But they are not here yet. Though time be against us, hope shall ever be on our side. Never did the creed of Charlian ring more true. Never did I dream I would possess the means to see ether. Yet now that I do begin to take it for granted. How swiftly do the wonders of Charlian seem commonplace. Here. Here, for you. Have you come for the festivities? Today the Maelstrom's officially makes the Great Hole in the Sea its training ground. Join in the celebration. That's what I think it sounds like. Wait, a disturbance in etheric flow. Whence does it emanate? Seasong Grotto, perhaps? Oh, she could feel that all that way over there. Oh, shit. Wish that would stop doing that. What do we hear? Can you walk? Oh, she wasn't worried about me at all. I see how it is. Tis I. Regrettably no, he eluded me. Understood. I will inform the Commodore. Also, Ishtola having green eyes is weird. You collapsed from your exertions. Are you suitably recovered? Severin here surprised me of all that transpired. His account shed some light upon how you came to be attacked by a golem of all things. A golem is a mindless automaton, inert save when commanded to be otherwise. Common pirates could not hope to control such a thing, so arcane are its workings. But then these tattooed wretches are no common pirates. They are the minions of the Sahagin. As to their purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom of it. Oh, she's a cutie. I'm just saying, it's weird seeing her with green eyes. But first, I must escort Severin back to his place of employment. I dare say Sterin will be wondering what has become of him. And you too, for that matter. I will bear him word of your preservation, but I am certain he would like to thank you in person. Pray pay the man a visit. Ah, he told me of you, but perchance he did not tell you of me. My name is Ishtola. I am a naturalist of sorts, surveying the ether in hopes that it might offer up some clues as to our predicament. I'd say I owe you my life, but that don't cover it. If it weren't for you, my friends would all be dead, and 'tis a debt I can never repay, but I will not make things worse by running away. Take me to Summerford Farm, and I'll face the consequences. For reasons I cannot fathom, you seem... Forgive me. Perhaps we have a chance to speak again when I have marshaled my thoughts. Until our paths next cross. Farewell. Okay. You can be weird and just say things like that, that's fine. Another thing about this game, starting off, is because there's 3 city-states that you can start off in. Gridania, Limsa, and the desert place, Thanatos. Thanalin. What is that city called? I don't remember. But the story, this part of the story, Ulda, that's what it is. The Thanalin is the region. Yeah, I was close. This part of the story until maybe like 2025 is actually a little bit different. You meet a different scion. Istola's part of a group called the Scions. You meet a different scion in each region. So the one you meet first might depend on who you're the most attached to. Though I will say, I think when I originally started playing, before I made my Scholar Summoner, It's about when you start visiting the other city-states before the first set of dungeons. Yeah. Maybe, what, maybe that's like 15? When I first started playing, I was a conjurer. And, so there was a good old Papolino, and, yeah. 15-ish normally without buffs. Mm-hmm. I made it back. Someone give me a mount. Lo, I knew you'd return. You still delivered supper a bit ago. Tales of your heroic deeds precede you. The rest came shuffling back too, a lot of them sporting the same haunted expression. It's me who's to blame for that and the rest. I was once a serpent reaver? A thrall to the Sahagin, 7 hells. Reavers may look and sound and act like pirates, but they're not but the fishbacks flunkies. Us pirates ain't much for the laws, and there's things we won't do. But there's things we won't do. I've got a code, see? But the Reavers never followed a word of it. A few years back, they started snatching law-abiding Leminsons. I'd only just taken my oath when I captained Benthany to his new Sahagin masters. I knew I had to get away. I don't know if they changed how you get your mountains obtained. Yeah. It used to not be until the GC back then, but I don't know if it... surely it's changed since then, right? So I crept off one night, got myself a new name, and found myself a new home. The penalty for desertion is death, but the Reavers offered me a way out in exchange for my freedom. My freedom in exchange for my mates. The letter. I don't know what I was thinking. Aye, but you got there in the end, didn't you? When the time came, you made the right decision. The men say little to me, but I hear them talk of how you stood up to the Reavers at the last. Well, that as it be, no deed, however good, can atone for the crimes of betraying your brethren. I know that, I do. That's why I'm going to hand myself over to the Yellow Jackets. I'll bring shame to the farm no more. You'll hear no arguments from me. Each man shall sail according to his own moral compass. Just hope yours guides you back here someday. And I'll always be in your debt, Stairway. I wish it was that easy to get criminals to turn themselves in real life. I owe a debt to you too, Emmi. Not once have you let me down. Thank you for saving the men of my farm. If I could ask you for one more favor, it'd be this. Tell Batteron what's happened from start to finish. And he's one of the few people I know who the Yellow Jackets will listen to. Well, I reckon I've asked all I can possibly of you. Safe travels, lass. I'm free! Ow. Jumping up and down. It's like this is the right way back, yeah. Here are 6 more or more levels above this fate. Level sync. Oh, thank you. I gotta return to the Archivist Guild. Thank you for the hydrate. Alright, we'll return to the Archivist Guild because we're on that level. Me over here. Done. Hello, Archonists. Welcome back. It appears your coordination with the carbuncle is progressing at a satisfactory pace. Our work at the gate requires us to inspect and record the contents of incoming cargo. Once you examine those crates, then return the inspected cargo case to me. You'd be surprised at the depths to which some merchants will sink to deter our custom agents from performing thorough investigations. What? I'm customs now? That's weird. I should have just teleported back over here. Thank you so much for the follow, Uxum, and welcome to the archive. Look at all these people. Look at this guy. Look at him. He's so fun looking. Showing off that lady. Astrologian. The scariest of all healers. Thank you so much for the follow, Syringa99, and welcome to the archive. Oh, her hair is cute. What makes it the scariest of all healers? It's hard to keep people alive unless you're like super good at that class. You have to think. Yeah, you do. Look, you have to think with Scholar too, but I feel like I just get Scholar more. If you want easiest healing, you go with White Mage. It's just like press the button and everybody stays alive. Bloody hells, life on the farm ain't quite how I pictured it. You should even worry yourselves over young Severin. You just crit low, deploy, and sacred soil, and you're pretty okay. Fair. Oh, scary for the person being healed. Scary for the healer to keep them alive. I'm only jesting with you. All seas treated fair. No, it sounds like to me you're done with everything old Sewen, Astia, and more. As a reward, well, she's a lonely lady, this drowning wench of mine. How about you fancy keeping her company for a spell with free room and board? Oh, this is just... And rooms now available. White Mage is an MP hog. I mean, yeah, they are an MP hog, but they're also the easiest of mass healing. Unlocking leaves. Let's enjoy the wench's hospitality. Alright. Yay! You now have access to recommendations. What's recommendations? I could have read that, but I didn't. Something about a ring? This guy gives me a ring? What do I have to do? I don't care. I just don't care. I don't care that much. Hey, Faye, are you rested and ready to expand your horizons? Well, then I've got an idea where you might try heading next. The Skylift. Ever visited Woad Whisper Canyon, then you must be up and down the thing at least once. Kinda. You've likely seen lads and lasses out there using it to haul cargo up the cliff face. Track down the head of the operation, bloke by the name of Wickert, and they'll be sure to push you to work on a task or two. Yeah. Unlocking leaves. Thank you. Lift attendant. Don't take me to the airship landing. Practice crates. Ah, I sense a hostile presence. Why are the tree studs hostile? Is that what people are using to... Oh, I want to attack. I don't want to attack anything. Is people putting slugs in there to avoid customs? You okay there? I'm not a threat. Play ignore my presence for the present and allow me a moment to cogitate. Cogitate? Okay. The reaction to my sudden appearance was within expected parameters. But I must admit, I did not expect so proficient a performance against enemies set against you. Yet effective though your tactics were, I spied much room for improvement. Okay. Let's see, taking into account your current level of ability, factoring in your etheric constant, multiplying by the number of opponents, then applying your tactics. Oh my calculations indicate failure upon encountering threat level 9,785. What the heck is that threat level? Well, we'll have to see what we can do about that. Though the opportune window to do so has passed, I would nevertheless like to introduce myself. I'm Cly here. Acting Guildmaster elected me to oversee your training. That's nice. From what I have observed thus far, you have an admirable grasp of the fundamentals. However, I do wish to confirm one small detail regarding your choice of arcane geometries. What factors most influence your actions during battle? Desire to outwit the enemy. Aha, just as I predicted. And now I have the final element needed to perform another calculation. The probability of you becoming an Arcanist of note is 90%, give or take a 0.5%. Yes, it's certainly quite high. After all, I only know of one other practitioner who responded to my question in the same manner. He was a man who bestowed upon me this grimoire, the Guildmaster himself. While our inscrutable leader is, as I'm sure you've heard, on indefinite leave of absence, he did leave us with the most notorious saying to date. Strategy is the tool used to manipulate one situation into the desired reality. No matter how gifted you and I might be, however, the instantaneous manipulation of reality that might cause us to suddenly become mighty arcanists is beyond our present abilities. I suggest you continue to focus on and refining your aptitude with Kava. Here ends the lesson for today. And what of myself? I'm off to the fields, of course. Bye. Yep, bye. I see that. You're leaving. Did I get the crates? I got the crates. I go back to the Arcanist Guildmaster and she's like, I never heard of that person. Guess maybe I should turn this in before I do the other quest. Off to the Arcanist Guild. That lady has been dancing there for quite a long time. Malice Rook. You returned with the cargo. I have. Here's your cargo. Yes, everything seems to be in order, relatively clear of blood and gore. An odd lass. Oh, so she has met her. That's good. An odd lass, I'll admit, but the guild can boast no finer mind for tactics. Did you perhaps notice the battered tome she carries? An initiate's grimoire has served her from the day she entered the guild. I fear such an intent focus on arcanima has led her to overlook other important aspects of life. Ah, she has no work-life balance. But enough as such matters for the moment. You have done well to stay. The time of your next lesson is upon us. You are keeping well, I trust. Now, assuming you've been following her instructions, you should be ready to face the most dangerous threats found in Lenosia. I speak of Roseling and wild jackals, and yes, I would have you vanquish 3 of each. Speaking of which, I trust your strategy will consist of more than simply flinging ruin over and over. You're not the novice you once were, and your skills in the field ought to reflect that. I don't know. I like flinging ruin over and over. Just kidding. Okay, well, I gotta go all the way up there, I guess. That's fine. Passion Thursday FanFest pre-party. Music, dancing, drinks, gamba, and courts. 3 legendary DJs. Raindrop, Phil, and Keshi. 7:30 p.m. ET. Come be cute with us tonight at Passions. I love the club scene in Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, look at that pretty sunset. It's so nice. The rays of light being obscured by the castle. I would imagine the RP shenanigans would be vast and possibly degenerate in the clubs. Probably. I've never actually been to one of them.
Fuck yes.
Fuck yes. Hi, Showdown. How you doing? Me and my little carbuncle. I found the skylift, guys. You're making me want to reinstall the game. Ugh. Well, you should. Everyone should come join the guild I'm totally gonna make. Just kidding. I will not make a guild. I might. Maybe I'd make a guild. If I could get 10 people to play, I'd make a guild. Batteron sent you out here, did he? Then consider yourself welcome at the skylift. Look at that bloody cliff, will you? One blast of fiery hell from that huge dragon was all it took to split the ground in half. Cargo still needs to get through, though, so this mess of wooden pulleys was our solution to the problem. Well, at least one of them, if the gods were kind, and they ain't. I'd have about a dozen more workers to handle me growing list of headaches. I'm sorry about your growing list of headaches. Amateur breaches. Glad I am to see you again, lass. Guild of Emmi / Cult of Emmi. I don't think that's what I would call it. The wagon driver just returned in great bloody scurry, screaming about some monstrosity that sprang up from a million corn seedling in his cargo. Seems the gutless bastard tossed it over the side afore turning tail and running. Whatever he pays you for the cargo is yours to keep. Oh, and you'll find an aetheryte and switch perf, so your journey should be worthwhile. Okay. Megalo crab. That thing's terrifying. I'm glad it's not hostile. Wild jackal. Perfect, I need that for my quest. Go touch it. I'm touching it. Kind of. Summon red carbuncle, go smack it in the face. She's like, don't throw ruin at it over and over. I need to go eat, Emmy, but it's great fun watching you play. Thanks, Long. I'll see you next time. I'm not going to be on much longer myself. I'm going to go to this area and then head out. A million corn seedling. Oh. Can I help you? Oh no! Slugs exploded out of the ground. What a surprise. Dang, these slugs are strong. Ready? And jump. I just gotta jump. You gotta jump over the line. Or maybe you need to update weapon time? Maybe. Oh yeah, I forgot. I never updated it. I think I have some. Look at that. That's probably a good idea. Look, I wouldn't remember in my own head if it wasn't attached to me. made it to Swift Perch. Swift Perch. Yeah, I think so. Yep, Alport's over here. Alport is when you started mixing with other people who started in other city-states. Oh. I don't really remember. It's actually kind of impressive you did all that with a level 1 weapon. You call it impressive, I call it stupidity. But that is going to be all for today. Thank you very much for joining me for the start of Final Fantasy XIV. I really appreciate it. Hope you're all doing well. And do not worry, do not fear, do not fret. There will be more Final Fantasy XIV goodness coming up in the near future. Probably Sunday, 3 p.m. PST. We might play this for a week or two. Who knows? Let's see. Who shall we raid out to on Twitch? Kate's playing something called Gunfire Room, so we'll do that. 10 a.m. tomorrow morning for you with the keynote. Yes, I'm aware. I'm gonna watch it. Don't worry, I'll watch it. But yes, thank you everybody so much for joining me. I really appreciate you all coming and hanging out. And I'll see you all on Sunday. Have a great day. Have a good weekend. Take care of yourselves and be kind to others. And as always, I am Archivist Emmi. Ta-ta for now.